12. Which one of the following kinds of insurance pays for damage to the work under construction, regardless of whether or not the injured party was negligent? So we have builder's risk, professional liability, general liability, and then none of the above. The one that you're probably most familiar with, being in the industry, is professional liability insurance. That's often referred to as omissions, and I'm kind of blanking. I'm sorry, blanking on the way they errors and omissions. Thanks, sorry. And that's actually a fairly expensive, but a very, very useful insurance to have. And in fact, you can't even do a lot of projects without having that insurance. And that insurance is absolutely, absolutely important who is negligent. If you are negligent, then the provider of the professional liability insurance is going to pay for what happens. If you were not negligent, then your insurance company is not going to pay. Whoever was negligent is going to pay. General liability insurance, C, is essentially liability insurance that any company might have. So if you're working in an architecture office, I'll bet you have general liability insurance, but it doesn't have anything to do with any of the construction process. It's just like somebody's driving to the job site and they crash the car, or a client walks in and trips over the rug on their way into the conference room, and there's some problem. That's what general liability insurance is for. So that's just a general business liability insurance system. Builder's risk is actually exactly what 12 is talking about. Builder's risk is, it would be very difficult for anybody to ever do anything, ever build anything, if you didn't have builder's risk insurance out there. So that's where you're going to say, all right, we're about to go forward, we're about to build something, the owner's going to get builder's risk insurance. Sometimes the contractor gets it, but generally it's the owner who gets it. And the builder's risk insurance is going to say, all right, something went wrong, insurance is going to pay for it. And so that's a way that everybody can kind of roll forward. It doesn't mean that there won't be a battle down the road that might take years to resolve about who, like, do they get paid back, do they, all those kinds of things. But they're going to pay out right off the bat in order to keep everybody rolling forward. And it doesn't matter who's negligent. They're not there representing any one of the players. So the correct answer on 12 is absolutely builder's risk insurance.
Thank you, Mike, and thanks to all of you who've tuned in. And if you'd like to attend our next a.r.e. live broadcast, visit blackspectacles.com/podcast to register. You'll have a chance to ask questions and share your answers with Mike for live feedback during the broadcast, just like today. And to learn more about our AIA a.r.e. prep curriculum, go to blackspectacles.com. We'll include a link in the show notes. And for those of you who are ready and want to go ahead and get busy preparing for the ARE, you can use a coupon, a 15% coupon off the first charge on any AIA ARE prep membership with code 527-15-webinar. That's 527-15-webinar. And that'll expire on June 15th. And of course, if you're already an AIA member, you can visit aia.org/ARE prep to get a 30% discount for the entire duration of your AIA ARE prep membership, not just the first charge. And that also expires on June 15th. And finally, please leave a comment below the video to let us know what you think and share any suggestions that you may have. I promise we'll read every word that you write and use them to tune our next episodes. So thanks for watching.